actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, For Sabby, set in Paris, and the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Packer 1252. So moving on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we'll just say that our targets today have been rather naughty and they need to be punished. And speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, so we have a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the tech crew. We're going to have a remote igmatic gas grenade stored up in the shed. We'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison, our ever trusty lockpick, and a Seeker 1.
Never knew this stuff was so complicated.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we don't have a pistol with us, so we need to avoid the cameras, one of which we just passed there as we timed that rather well. We're going to make our way to the private apartment where the Sheikh Al-Ghazali is located. We're going to lockpick our way inside, pull out our Seeker 1. The prince or the Sheikh should be sitting on the chair at this point, and we can then shoot him in the back of the head with the Seeker 1. He's going to get sick and make his way to the bathroom. If he's out on the balcony when you arrive, just wait. He will make a phone call right near where you are hiding. But today we managed to snare him in his chair, and we were then able to reintroduce him to his dinner. We're also going to take his outfit, as this is one of those outfits that will get you pretty much anywhere. So we're going to use this, and then we're going to retrace our steps, and we need to now avoid the camera once again, and we're going to head downstairs. So next up should be Sebastian Sato. So we're just going to wait for that camera to pan away and then make our way around past the AV center and down the stairs that lead to the kitchens. There we go. We're going to bust out on the ground floor, which will bring us out in part of the museum, roughly where the makeup department is currently being held. So as you can see, we've got a coin by the diorama. There is Sato. We're just going to approach this glass on the counter here, crouch down and add our lethal poison to it, making sure no one is looking when we do so. And then we're going to position ourselves behind the diorama, and we're going to wait here for Sebastian Sato to arrive. He should be a few minutes. He has a little bit of a routine, and then he's going to come and stand just in front of us here, and we're going to then add our coin to the diorama and set it off, which in turn will set off Sebastian Sato, who will first and foremost go for a drink of champagne and then a cigarette. So we have 2 opportunities with which to take him out. I have opted for the champagne method, as it is the quicker of the 2 and slightly easier. So once Sato gives up on the diorama, he will go and drink the now poisoned champagne and find it not to his liking. And next up, we're going to head out into the garden area. Again, utilizing this outfit, we are not trespassing anywhere out here. So we can make our way now towards the far end of the map, there is our next target, Helmut Kruger. Now he's going to come along after his photo shoot, which hopefully we have triggered, and he's going to phone Dahlia Margolis from around this area. Now there are also 2 bodyguards in the area, so there is Helmut Kruger currently on the phone. A bodyguard is gonna come and stand between the 2 hedges just off to our right. He will have his back to us, and he will be stood there just long enough for us to pounce on Helmut Kruger when he moves into his new position silently, and then throw him over the balcony. So that's what we're going to do. Once Helmut gets into position, we're going to waste no time at all, render him unconscious, and deposit him into the River Seine, and then we can move on to our next target, who will be Mr. Decker. So once Kruger is in the water, as you can see, the guard is just moving away now, so we do literally just have enough time to get it done. We're going to head to the shed now and retrieve our gas grenade, and while we are secluded in here, we're going to remove the gas grenade from the briefcase. We'll return it to the briefcase and thus activating it, and then we're going to move on to the outside bar area of the garden, where we will encounter Mr. Decker, and we luckily once again have just the right outfit that enables us to run straight past the guard ahead of us, as this is not a restricted area to a crown prince of Arab countries. So we're going to plant ourselves behind this dark sedan, pull out our Seeker 1, line up our shot with Mr. Decker and shoot him with the Seeker 1, and then we're going to hop over the banister here and make our way to the bathroom, which is just inside on our left. Mr. Decker will be getting sick, and he will be coming along to join us momentarily. In fact, there he is now. He's not wasting too much time. He must feel it's quite important to purge his system. So once Mr. Decker arrives in the cubicle, we are going to reintroduce him to his evening meal for starters. So get your head in there, mate. We will also need his body discovered and removed. Now this is going to cause us a considerable amount of time waiting, just in conjunction with our final target. So we're going to overflow the sink. Now it will take a little while for his body to be discovered and removed. There will also be in this particular run a certain amount of panic, which again we will have to wait out. So we're going to wait in the bar area where we can see our target is just moving into an ideal position. So keep that in mind, because that's where we'll be hitting our target from. So all we have to do is wait for the body cleanup to take place, and the body discovery first of all. And then we're going to wait for our target to move into the position here by the windows before we move in and proposition her with a gas grenade. She will then get sick, and she will make her way to the bathrooms, and I'm just keeping an eye on this young lady here who is also making her way to the bathrooms, but she is now going into the unused cubicle, so it does not affect us. So once our target arrives, we can make her acquaintance with her evening meal, which I assume from her location was a liquid meal. And with her now finally dispatched, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and once again utilizing this brilliant outfit, just like Helmut Kruger's, we can head straight through the car park and out through the car park exit. Although don't drop your briefcase. As you can see, I literally, just as I hit the exit, lost my silent assassin due to being a suspicious act, even though I just dropped a briefcase and ran away, although that is highly suspicious. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.